Our planet is a big and beautiful place, and it is the only place in the universe where life exists. Humans have been living here for about 6 million years, but despite that very long time, we still haven't uncovered every secret it hides. There are places so well hidden that even people born right next to them have no idea they exist. And in this video, we'll see exactly that. So let's start with Number 15. Zhangjiajie and Tianmen Mountain. These two mountains in China are known for their surreal terrain and unforgettable outdoor experiences. The vertical stone pillars here soar as high as 1,300 feet, forming a scene that rarely seems real, like the Earth decided to rise straight upward. Tianmen Mountain also has one of the world's longest cable cars, stretching nearly 4 miles and gliding through steep mountain ridges for over 30 minutes. One of the biggest highlights is the glass skywalk, which runs 330 feet along the mountain's edge at an elevation of over 4,700 feet, which, by the way, makes it not just scenic, but absolutely thrilling. Tianmen Cave, often called Heaven's Gate, is a naturally formed hole about 430 feet high and is the mountain's most recognizable feature. The road up has 99 tight turns, each one adding to the rush. And yes, they've even flown fighter jets through the arch. The whole place feels like a mix of danger, beauty, and unmatched adrenaline. Number 14. Erta Ale volcano. Erta Ale is a restless volcano tucked into Ethiopia's Vatnajökull depression, and we all know it is one of the harshest places on Earth. It's known for its lava lake, which is basically a glowing pool of molten rock inside its crater that almost never cools, no matter what. Temperatures in the area regularly hit 120 degrees, and the land around the volcano is barren, dry, and rough. Still, people live here. The Afar tribe has called this area home for generations, navigating the punishing heat and toxic air like it's nothing new. The volcano sits low, just under 2,000 feet tall, but it's constantly active, making it one of the world's most studied. Trekking here isn't easy. The climb is rough, the nights are brutally hot, and camping near the crater feels like another planet. But scientists and travelers still come, drawn by both the science and the spectacle. It's dangerous, it's raw, but it's also a rare place where fire meets culture, and neither one backs down. Number 13. Wangxian Valley. This unique valley is located in China, and it's a place you won't find anywhere else. The name Wangxian roughly means a place where immortals can be seen, evoking the sense of entering a serene dreamscape removed from the everyday world. It is surrounded by towering mountains, cascading waterfalls, dense forests, and perennial streams. Basically, it feels like a classical Chinese painting. Historically tied to Taoist legends, the valley once served as a quiet sanctuary for scholars and sages, those who spent their lives writing poetry, reflecting, and seeking harmony with nature. Today, visitors like you and me can hike scenic trails, cool off in pristine waterfalls, meditate beneath thick canopies, or enjoy peaceful tea sessions paired with painting in forest retreats. The atmosphere encourages stillness, reminding travelers of ancient traditions and the value of slowing down. In a modern world full of noise, Wangxian Valley offers space to breathe and reflect. It isn't just a destination. It's a living, breathing reflection of inner balance. Number 12. Godafoss Waterfall. The Waterfall of the Gods is one of Iceland's most breathtaking natural landmarks. Stretching roughly 100 feet wide and dropping about 40 feet into a half-circle canyon, the waterfall pours with a steady roar that echoes across the northern landscape. The name comes from a moment in Iceland's history, when statues of Norse gods were thrown into the water to mark the country's conversion to Christianity. That tale still lingers in the mist rising from its base. Its turquoise flow turns icy blue in winter, forming frozen edges that seem sculpted rather than formed. paths let visitors get close from both sides, whether you're there for selfies or just to feel the force. It's not the tallest or the loudest, but the setting makes it timeless, where history, nature, and light come together in perfect balance. Whether it's covered in snow or glowing under summer light, Godafoss carries a calm kind of power that doesn't need explaining. Number 11. Phong Nha-Ke Bang National Park. There's a part of Vietnam that doesn't feel like it belongs to our world, and that's Phong Nha-Ke Bang. It's thick with limestone mountains and forests that go quiet without warning. But what's underneath is what stuns you. We're talking about caves longer than city skylines, some big enough to fit airplanes inside. Sun Jong Cave is over 5 miles and towers like a forgotten cathedral. Water still flows through it, shaping its walls with time. Then there's Phong Nha Cave, Tien Duong, and hundreds more, all connected by underground rivers no one can fully map. In the wet season, it's green beyond belief. In the dry, it's dusty, silent, and still. Locals have lived around it for generations, and yet even they say parts of it haven't been fully seen. There's no artificial trail or flashy signs that warn you. Here, you'll find just raw rock and stillness. It's not just a park. It's proof that the Earth still holds secrets it doesn't care to share with us. Number 10. Vatnajökull Glacier. Well, we mean Vatnajökull isn't just Iceland's largest glacier. It's one of the biggest in all of Europe, covering roughly 8% of the entire country. Beneath its thick layers of ice lie active volcanoes that continue to shape the landscape from below. The glacier stretches across more than 3,100 square miles, forming deep cracks, frozen valleys, and shimmering blue crevices. It's also home to massive ice caves that form when meltwater tunnels through the glacier, leaving behind smooth, glowing chambers of blue and white. In winter, Vatnajökull draws explorers from all over the world for ice walks and cave tours. But beyond tourism, this glacier serves a critical purpose, providing fresh water to Iceland and playing a key role in climate research. The surrounding area is protected as a national park, preserving both the ecosystem and the visual beauty. It's not just snow and silence, it's power, pressure, and time, frozen into something you'll never forget. Number 9. Abraham Lake. Abraham Lake isn't natural, but it looks like it should be. Built in 1972 after a dam was added to the North Saskatchewan River, this man-made lake in Alberta has become famous worldwide for something no one planned: the frozen methane bubbles that appear each winter. As the lake freezes, gases from plants at the bottom rise and get trapped under the ice, forming stacks of white circles layered in crystal-clear water. It's bizarre and oddly beautiful. In summer, the water is turquoise, framed by rugged mountains and wind-blown trees. But it's winter that really transforms it. The ice is thick and see-through, making it feel like you're standing on glass. Photographers, skaters, and travelers come every year just to see those trapped bubbles. Even though it was created for hydroelectric power, Abraham Lake now draws thousands for its strange, icy charm. It's cold, quiet, and unforgettable, just the way winter is supposed to feel. Number 8. Serengeti National Park. The Serengeti in northern Tanzania isn't just another safari spot. It's a massive ecosystem that stretches over 12,000 square miles. The park is known worldwide for its great migration, when over 1 million wildebeest, zebras, and gazelles move in search of fresh grass, chased by beasts like lions and cheetahs. The land itself is shaped by ancient volcanic activity: flat plains, deep crater lakes, winding rivers, and lush grasslands. But it's not just about the animals. This place also holds deep meaning for the Maasai people, whose traditions have remained rooted here for generations. Visitors come for the wild, but they leave remembering the scale: the endless sky, the silence, the way dusk paints the horizon. Hiking, camping, drives, everything here feels real, raw, and perfectly untamed. Whether you're watching elephants roam or vultures circle, the Serengeti doesn't need drama. Its power is in how quietly it overwhelms everything else. Number 7. Mount Fuji. Mount Fuji is the highest mountain in Japan. But what most people don't know is that it's a cultural symbol, painted and photographed so often that you almost forget it's real. Standing at 12,389 feet, the mountain rises alone, its snowy peak visible for miles on a clear day. It is also recognized as a UNESCO site in 2013 and celebrated for both its natural form and deep spiritual significance. During the summer, its hiking trails open up, and climbers from all over the world make the overnight trek to catch the sunrise from the summit. The view stretches wide, city lights on one side, endless wilderness on the other. Around its base lie the Fuji 5 lakes, offering reflections, boating, and peace. It's not just a mountain, it's a quiet, timeless presence. The kind that doesn't ask for attention, but always earns it. Whether you climb it or just admire it from afar, Mount Fuji leaves a mark that doesn't fade. But still, you can't explore all. Number 6. Los Glaciares National Park. This park lies in Argentina's Patagonia region and holds some of the most dramatic natural landscapes in South America. Recognized by UNESCO for its untouched beauty, the park is home to towering glaciers, steep mountain ranges, and ice-fed lakes with unreal clarity. It was officially established in 1937 and spans more than 2,800 square miles, sheltering native species in one of the planet's last wild frontiers. Its most iconic glacier, Perito Moreno, is a massive sheet of ice that creaks, shifts, and occasionally crashes into the water below. Tourists gather just to witness its slow movement and sudden calving. But beyond the sights, this park supports vital scientific research into climate change and glacier behavior. Whether it's hiking trails, boat rides, or just standing still in the cold silence, it offers something that feels rare. Land that still breathes on its own, untouched by noise, preserved by purpose. It's raw, real, and just amazing. Number 5. Landwasser Viaduct. The Landwasser Viaduct in Switzerland is one of the most iconic stone bridges in Europe, revered for blending bold engineering with untouched wilderness. Towering nearly 200 feet and stretching 450 feet across, the bridge features 6 grand stone arches that rise dramatically above a valley and river. What truly makes it unforgettable is the way it leads directly into a tunnel carved into the mountain, like something you'd expect from a perfectly framed film scene. Constructed in the early 1900s entirely from stone, it remains a marvel of precision and durability, built without any steel supports. Seasonal changes constantly transform the surrounding landscape, from snowy forests to sun-drenched meadows, attracting photographers and travelers year-round. Riding the train across the viaduct is an experience in itself. The curved tracks, looming cliffs, and mountain backdrop create unforgettable visuals. Beyond its beauty, the Landwasser Viaduct also stands as a cultural landmark, celebrating the harmony between human craftsmanship and the grandeur of the natural world. All right, now, let's move to number 4. Barringer Meteor Crater. Barringer Crater, also called Meteor Crater, sits in the Arizona desert and is one of the best preserved impact craters anywhere on Earth. Roughly 0.75 miles wide and about 570 feet deep, the crater was formed when a massive iron meteorite slammed into the Earth around 50,000 years ago. The result left a massive depression in the land and a mark in the study of planetary impacts. The surrounding area is dry, wind-scoured, and almost lunar, adding to its strange, isolated feeling. Over the years, scientists have used this crater to learn how cosmic impacts affect the Earth's surface, and it's now a valuable site for both education and tourism. You can stand right at the edge and look down into a pit that once shook the world. There's no guesswork here, just a raw, physical reminder of what space can do when it makes contact. Number 3. Banff National Park. Banff National Park in Canada is one of the country's most visited destinations, and also its oldest, established in 1885. Spread across the Canadian Rockies, it covers roughly 2,564 square miles of striking scenery, towering peaks, icy blue lakes, pine-covered slopes, and waterfalls that feel untouched. What sets Banff apart is how much of it still feels wild. You can ski, hike, paddle, or just sit quietly and watch elk or grizzly bears wander by. The wildlife is everywhere, but the land still feels open, calm, and clean. The Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel stands like a castle in the forest and draws thousands on its own. Every season brings something different. Snowy trails in winter, wildflowers in summer, golden trees in fall. It's more than just a postcard place. Banff protects real ecosystems and supports wildlife, while letting people experience nature without ruining it. It's the kind of place you don't just visit, you carry with you. Number 2. Amazon Rainforest. The Amazon rainforest stretches across 9 countries and covers around 40% of the world's tropical forest area. It's home to more than 10% of Earth's species, thousands of them still unnamed and unexplored. From massive trees to creeping vines, jaguars to electric eels, the Amazon holds a level of biodiversity you don't find anywhere else. The rainforest is often called the lungs of the Earth because it produces nearly 20% of the planet's oxygen. Rainfall is constant, averaging nearly 90 inches a year. At the center of it all flows the Amazon River, carrying more water than any other river on Earth. With over 390 billion trees, the forest forms a layered ecosystem that supports life at every level. But it's not just about numbers, it's about balance. The Amazon also regulates carbon and shapes the climate. Its scale is hard to process, but one thing's clear: it's one of the planet's last strongholds of life on a grand scale. Number 1. Leshan Giant Buddha. This statue is carved directly into a red sandstone cliff in Sichuan province. The Leshan Giant Buddha is the tallest stone Buddha statue in the world. At 233 feet tall, with shoulders spanning 92 feet and ears nearly 23 feet long, this massive figure gazes over the confluence of the Min, Dadu, and Qingyi rivers. Construction began in 713 AD during the Tang dynasty and spanned 90 years. It was built by a monk named Haitong, who believed the statue would calm the turbulent waters that endangered passing boats. Today, visitors can walk narrow stone paths around the Buddha to take in its size and detail, while boat rides below offer a panoramic view of its full form. Despite centuries of erosion and environmental changes, the statue remains remarkably preserved. It isn't just a religious monument, it's a cultural and engineering feat that continues to symbolize peace, compassion, and China's long-standing spiritual heritage. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you very soon.